Praise to Allah. What I'm not understanding is, how do artists keep signing bad contracts in 2026? It just doesn't make any sense. If you sign a bad contract nowadays, I could understand you signing a bad contract back in the 80s or the 90s, but to still sign a bad contract now, it doesn't make any sense. You got all the people that came before you, to learn from. So I feel like as an artist, if you sign a bad contract in 2026, that's just what you chose to do, because there's no excuse to sign a bad contract in 2026 when other artists have shown you how to get a good contract. Like Master P, he already showed you how to get a distribution deal. And, I believe it was the same deal Michael Jackson had. So yeah, people that just keep signing these bad contracts nowadays, it's crazy to me. So yeah, I feel like if you sign a bad contract now, you shouldn't get mad at the label or the CEO because you read that contract, or maybe you didn't read the contract. But if you didn't read your contract, then that's just very dumb on your part. So as an artist, you definitely should read your contract. Have a lawyer look at it for sure, and sign the best deal possible. Obviously you don't want a 360 or anything that's gonna have you just in a tight spot. But yeah, I'm just not understanding it. Cause like I said, artists back then, they didn't know any better. Like, cause rap or yeah, hip hop was just taking off. So a lot of artists didn't know what the hell they was signing and didn't really understand the music business. But in 2026, there's definitely no excuse for signing a bad contract and then you blaming the label for a contract that you signed. That just doesn't make any sense. Now, if you do sign whatever contract that you sign, you need to be comfortable with it. So, like, if you want a 360 deal, then go ahead and sign for one. But don't sign for a 360 and then be mad at the label that you have to comply with all the shit that goes on with a 360. So, yeah, I don't know why motherfuckers ain't looking at artists before them who had great deals. So, yeah, they want to sign a fucked up deal, then complain that they can't drop music, or complain that they haven't got no royalty check, or complain about publishing. It's like, come on, you gotta pay attention to the stuff that you're signing for sure. Cause saying you didn't know is not gonna do you any good or your business any good. So yeah, so know what you signing. And if you don't want to sign something, don't sign it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Master P already showed you the blueprints. So he already showed that you don't have to accept anything, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to accept just whatever the label throws at you. You can negotiate and really get what you're worth. So, yeah. Hope everybody stay blessed, and I hope more artists sign good contracts, because man, you see it so much nowadays. Artists sign with a label And then like 6 months later, he complaining that he on the shelf and all this shit, and that he never got paid, and it's just like, this is 2026, so niggas should not be hearing the same stories from 1996. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So yeah, hope everybody stay blessed.